Hi friends, today I want to share with you my take on a nostalgic or really a traditional Christmas table setting. This is the third of a three-part series that I have been doing on Christmas table settings. The first one was a moody table setting and the second was a Winter Wonderland tablescape. And in case you missed those, I'll make sure I put links down below and at the end of this video so you can check them out. Because in a few days, I'm going to be posting on my community page a poll asking you to vote on which one was your favorite. So that way you need to make sure you go back and watch the other ones you have not yet seen and then tell me which one you like best, because it's important to me to find out what appealed to you, and if you can share with me why, that would be wonderful to find out. For now though, I want to start working on styling this nostalgic or traditional tablescape, and I want to share with you what my idea is and what I'm planning to incorporate and put on my table. As I've mentioned in past videos, I always start with a source of inspiration, something that I can use to then bounce ideas off of and style around. So for this more nostalgic traditional Christmas table setting, I am starting with a tablecloth that I found online. I saw it, I loved it, and I ordered it, but I wasn't quite positive what color was going to be because the colors you see online are not always completely true to what you receive once it comes in the mail. So let me share with you what I got and I've now fallen in love with. It is this velvet moss green colored tablecloth. And check it out. Look at this little ruffle. Is that not sweet? So cute. I'm really excited to use this as the base for this Christmas table setting. But with this moss color, I then needed to go and hunt and see what I could come up with that would work with it, that would match with it. And now I really want to share with you what I found and what I think I'm going to be using to style my table setting. Starting with my tablecloth, I'm then thinking about using these flickering window candles that I found at Michael's because they definitely have that nostalgic feeling to me. I found a large and a small colored tree candle at Michael's and a variety of ribbons. I like this red one with the white fur because it makes me think of Santa. And I also found some white fur ribbons, this red and white striped one. Lots of different picks that have red berries with more of a moss color to them. And a different set back here. I also found some garland that I think will coordinate well with these. More red berries. For the glasses, I'm thinking of these for my wine or secondary drink, and then these white holly with red berries for water. I found those at an estate sale last year and grabbed them up lickety spit so fast. I found the red and white trees, they light up from Target. Some moss ribbon. These are my Christmas plates, which do have some moss green color in them. And I'm going to use red chargers. I have not yet decided what color napkin I'm going to use. If I'm going to use this lighter moss green or this darker red. I do think I'm going to incorporate my green handled flatware. And then I've got this off-white platter that I might be using as the base for my centerpiece. Inside you see these bells. My pappy made these forever ago, and I'll see if I can incorporate them. The color isn't quite the same, but I thought they might add a little bit of fun to the table setting. And then for my place cards, I used these last year. I want to see if I can incorporate them again this year. They are the Christmas place card setting from my Nana. And I think they are the darndest, cutest little things. But first, I need to take and clear off my Winter Wonderland table setting. I inherited this table from my Nana, so I always like to make sure that I give it a good wipe down in between my different table settings. I have not seen this on this table until just now, and it is gorgeous. I am loving this choice for my tablecloth. Check out these ruffles. I'm going to start with my chargers first because they'll help give me an idea as to how much space I have for my centerpiece. These are my Christmas dinner plates. I found these years ago at Target. For me, they're very traditional and timeless, which I think is important when finding holiday plates. You don't want something that you are not going to like in 5 years, in 10 years. These are plates that you're going to want to appreciate and enjoy for a number of years. For the centerpiece, I'm going to start with the white platter, and then I'm going to place the tree candles inside of the platter. I want the platter to contain them, to give them some grounding. Next, my plan is to fill in around the candles with the evergreen picks. This is going to fill up that white space and make the trees appear as if they were in a winter forest. As I'm working on it, it feels too crowded with both the large and the small candle. So I'm going to remove that small candle and just use the large tree candle. I think that will give better balance to the platter. I'm feeling I need to add some red to this centerpiece. I'm going to use some of my red berry picks to give that pop of color I feel is needed. I mentioned at the beginning of this video that I was creating this as I was going, and I did not like the way the centerpiece was going with the candle tree and the platter. It just wasn't working for me. So I'm going to start over, and I have a new idea. When I was at Michael's, I found a big white fluffy fur bow that I fell in love with. But I didn't share it with you at the beginning of the video because I didn't think I was going to end up using it. However, I'm now going to plan B, and I think I'm going to make my table centerpiece look like a gift, like a present. So first I'm going to take this thick red ribbon with the white fur edging, and I'm going to drape it down the length of the table and the middle to give my table the impression of being a wrapped present. Here's the bow I was mentioning. Look how big and fluffy it is, and it has so many loops. I was expecting the bow to have 2 tails, but finding it has 4, that was a very happy surprise. Because I'm going to take each of those tails and direct it diagonally to an adjacent plate. I realized when I stepped away from the table that it looks a little awkward that I didn't continue the red ribbon down the head and foot of the table. I don't feel like removing the bow since it's now how I want it to look. Instead of removing the middle ribbon and replacing it with one long continuous piece, I'm just going to add 2 small pieces underneath the plates, which will give the impression that the ribbon is going the full length of the table. Next, I'm going to add the window candles. Something that's kind of neat about these is you can remove them from the base and put them in another candle holder. They are battery operated. All you do is unscrew the flame part, add the AA batteries, then screw the flame part back on. To get them to flicker, you just tighten the flame, and then to turn the flame off, you just untwist. For the glasses, here's a close-up of the white holly with red berries water glass. And the clear goblet with the white snowflakes. I want to add a little bit more color and visual interest to my centerpiece, so I'm going to use this wired garland and weave it around the candlesticks and around the bow. I love the little bells on the garland because they're bringing in some brassy gold color. If you like anything you see on this table, I will have links below. Okay, I love my big white fluffy bow, but it feels a little too obnoxious on the table, so I want to break up that white a little bit and bring in some of the red berries that are in the garland. So I'm adding those red picks that I used in the first centerpiece to add some color to my white bow. Decided to go with the green napkins because I think they will complement my tablecloth better than the contrast of the red napkins. I like the idea of making my napkins look like they're wrapped similarly to my tablecloth. When folding them, I quickly realized I didn't want the design to be apparent, so I'm going to make sure that side is facing down. So I want to explore what each of these ribbons would look like with my napkin. I like the red and white candy stripe one because it's thinner and I think it'll be easy to tie. But I also like the red with the white fur because it is the same one that I used as the base for my centerpiece. After trying both ribbons, I decided to go with the red with white fur one because it is matching the one that I already am using on the table versus adding a new element to my tablescape. For the silverware, my green handled flatware, which you've seen in previous videos. I thought it would be fun to slip the fork between the ribbon and the napkin. And to complete my Christmas tablescape, I'm adding my Nana's Christmas place card holders. They're such a wonderful way to keep her memory and presence alive during the holidays. My nostalgic traditional Christmas tablescape, the third of this three-part series. Don't forget to subscribe so you can vote when I post the poll on my community page in a few days. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. And remember, a beautifully set table is a gift to those gathered around it. I look forward to seeing you next time here at the table. Bye.